Welcome back already to Let's Play. I always want to say SpongeBob, just like last episode. Welcome back already to Let's Play Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil. Last episode we headed on through the Dark Sea of Tears and ran into Leorina activating the 5th bell. Now, the Sea of Tears is, as you can see, not a sea. So we're gonna go rummage through all this stuff and see what we can find, and hopefully stop Leorina at some point in the process. We'll see what works out. I don't know how this happened. Apparently this is what was under the sea, I guess. I don't know why there's sand running everywhere now, but it looks trippy as heck. There are spotlights too. It's pretty bright. And there is the Ark. Ah, dear. I don't think this is... I think this is the second final boarding level. And I think it actually is my favorite boarding level. I haven't played the final boarding level yet, but believe me, this one's pretty cool. You also hear a remix. Also at the beginning here, you hear a remix of the game's main theme, Going to Lunatea, I think it's called. Which is nice. You hear lots of remixes in it, from this point onwards. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It's actually very fitting how it reminisces of certain things. Of course, the fact that it's playing this is a song that played when we were riding the bird in first level. That Sea of Tears, now we're in the empty Sea of Tears. Yeah, don't slow down right there. Just kind of plow through it and he won't hit you. What? Oh, crap, I was holding back so I shot the moon blow behind me. Oh, please. Ah. Now I don't have to worry about the dreamstones in this level. I am kind of concerned about whether I'll be able to get all the about how easy I'll be able to pick up all of these doll parts. I don't think it'll be too much of a challenge though. I know my way around this place pretty decently at this point, having picked up all the well, not all the dreamstones in it, but just about all the dreamstones. This place has a spare of... I'm not sure how many dreamstones has a spare it has extra, actually. I think it has 155 dreamstones, so you get a good bit of slack. This place is crazy, though. But it's really fun. Something about how... it's almost like Clanberry Kingdom. It's not actually that difficult, but it looks difficult, and that makes it fun. So you feel really badass for doing it. By the way, what kind of creature was this, and how did it die? This weird long thing. Okay, let's move. Let's hold the right button. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea right now. Unless you want to pick up those dreamstones right there, then you have to hold the left button for some reason. Oh, I missed the life. Not that I need it. I have 50. But still. There we go. Yeah, don't go too slow here. If you get caught in that tornado, you will die. Why was a tornado here? I don't know. Daddy indeed. And yes, of course, if you fall on these things, you die. So don't do that. Oh, hey, you can actually glide well doing that. Yeah, this place, if you don't know what you're doing here, it's pretty crazy. But if you do, it feels really cool. Looks and feels really cool. Ah! It is a bit shorter than I realized, though. Wow. It's right at the end already. I guess my sense of time in this level is really skewed. By, whoa, hey! By, how I took so many tries to get through this place with 150 dreamstones. I died so many times. because I missed things. That took all of 5 minutes. God. I get that these levels are shorter, the boring levels, but God. I feel bad for making episodes that are either just straight up short or have filler stuff in them. I don't have any filler to use in this episode either. And next, if I can't really do more stuff in this episode either than I already planned on doing, because the next thing to do will be very long. Look at that. Our shelf has expanded, and we have books on it for some reason. And colored sand and a boat. I used to have colored sand once, but like I like shook it up and it's all just like blah, brown stuff. Why is that mushroom-shaped doll? Why is there a mushroom-shaped doll in a teapot? Well, I've gone 130 dream stones at every level so far. Anyways, embryo compass. Peculiar name if I've ever seen one, but okay, this is kind of off topic, but I'm really thinking right now, I would love to see an overhead view of this entire map. This whole thing, just taking it all at once. I wonder if anything like that exists. If there's like a render of the whole model or anything like that, because I would really like to see it. I mean, it changes as you go throughout the game, but once you get to the end of the game, once the game's completely finished, just seeing what everything looks like all at once, I'd really like to see that. Because you can only take in so much of the map at once. Anyways, there's some areas I just wonder what's up there that you just can't see. Probably nothing interesting, because they probably only drew as much as you could see, but whatever. Nothing left to say or do. Let's go. This place isn't going to take that long either. This is going to be a short episode, dear God. Looks like we caught up to your antics. Get done fucked up now. All bound and stuff. Alright. You see what enemies you have at your disposal, and you probably know what to do right away. And it is fun. Come on. Man, my stereo's screwing up right now, and it makes me very sad, because I love this music. My stereo's being dumb, and I can't hear noises. It's just weird, since that this game is being relatively loud right now, so I should be able to hear it really well, actually. Okay, yeah, how about you don't do that, Leorina? No. There we go. Stereo's making noises now. I don't know why. Sometimes will just, like, get really quiet until a loud noise happens. Hey, is there a thing for me to pick up? Come on. I don't know why I find this boss so fun. Something about the particular method of attacking, I guess. Whoa, what? What's happening? Ah! So, just barely got that out in time. She does do an attack if you don't hit her in time, but it's not exactly devastating. No! I don't know what you really expect to accomplish by going under. There's the clever and cunning Leorina I came to know. There we go. It's a bit late to be going one-winged angel, but whatever. Still bound in leather. Jumping higher is only going to make it hurt more, too. I think it's sort of an odd boss, but I don't really care. I think it's really fun for some reason. I really don't know why. The music's a big part of it, the atmosphere too. I don't know. And just the method of attacking, I find that very fun as well. Okay, this episode has been 10 minutes so far. I can't end it here, but I don't have anything else to do. Where was Tat this whole time? Can't imagine she'd be very happy with how things have gone. In case my video quality is too low for you to see it, she just shed a tear.
Leorina.
I'm not very sure how we got onto the Ark, but whatever. It's actually not explained how you get onto the Ark. Whatever. But yes, the Ark. That is sadly for next episode, and and it's a very long level, just like the last Ark level. So I don't know what to do now. This episode has been like 13 minutes, and I feel very lazy and bad in general for actually making this an entire episode. But filler is dumb, and I don't actually have anything to fill with. So I have nothing to do with it. I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing any doll parts. I'm not going to the Moment house yet. I'm going to do that after I finish the game. So I regret to inform you, I suppose, that this is the end of this episode. Let's play Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil. Next time we'll head on over into, well, this thing, Isha's Ark. And do what we must do. Wait, what happens here? Oh, there's a boss fight there. This is one of the only replayable boss fights in the game, actually, this right here. That you replay without going to a House. You can fight every boss a second time by going to a House, but there are some that you can only fight by going to a House. If you go to Joyland Plaza, you'll fight that, oh no. Actually, every boss I can think of you can refight. You can refight the bosses at the House. I don't know why you would. Because you can fight Leptio the Clown at Joyland Plaza. Klonoa Temple, you can fight whatever you fought there. You can redo the Biskarsh fight at Volk Hall. You can redo the Tree Chicken Egg fight all the way up here at Indecision Pass. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that is. I think it times you if you do the boss fights in my house. I'll have to try that out myself on my own file at some point, and I'll explain that when I go into the Met House and the playthrough. I mean, the Let's Play, that is, on camera after having finished the game, which is happening soon. But until then, that's going to be it for this episode. Let's play Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil. Next time, we'll head on over to the Ark, and believe me, I swear it will be a full-length episode. I refuse to disappoint any more than I'm sure I already have. Bye, guys.